dive straight into the chaos. Our character Michael is in the midst of an intense bank robbery. Imagine the adrenaline rushing through your veins as you stand shoulder to shoulder with your partners in crime. You're in the underbelly of Los Santos, the heart of Grand Theft Auto 5, a city rife with corruption, glitz and glamour. And today, it's the stage for a daring bank heist. Let's set the scene. Michael, a seasoned criminal, is the mastermind behind the operation. He's cool, calm and collected, a stark contrast to the high-stakes situation. His partners, Franklin and Trevor, are his right-hand men, each playing their parts to perfection. Franklin the agile driver ready to make a quick getaway, whereas Trevor, a loose cannon with a flair for destruction, is the muscle of the group. The plan? Simple on the surface but complex in execution. They're to enter the bank, disable the security systems, seize the cash, and escape without a trace. But as we all know, in the world of Grand Theft Auto, nothing ever goes as planned. The equipment needed for this mission is as diverse as our trio. Michael's sharp mind is complemented with a stealthy approach, using silent weapons and a knack for bypassing security systems. Franklin's driving skills are matched with a high-performance getaway car, tuned to perfection. Trevor, well, he's all about brute force and firepower. He's armed with an arsenal that would make any military envious. The real challenge, however, isn't getting in, it's getting out. The bank is a tightly guarded fortress, and the Los Santos Police Department is never too far away. The clock is ticking, the pressure is mounting, and one false move could turn this heist into a high-speed chase or a deadly shootout. But with the cash bagged, the security systems disabled, and the alarm silenced, our characters have done their part. The bank, once a bustling hub of activity, is now eerily quiet, save for the low hum of the getaway car's engine. With the cash bagged and the alarm silent, it's time to make a swift exit. Now comes the adrenaline-fueled part, the getaway. Michael and the crew need to escape the scene without being caught. In the shadowy world of Grand Theft Auto 5, the getaway is as crucial as the heist itself. It's not just about speed and reckless driving, it's about planning, precision, and a little bit of luck. Picture this. The bank's alarm is blaring, sirens are wailing in the distance, and the crew is piling into a sleek black sports car. The choice of vehicle is no accident. It's fast, it's tough, and it's maneuverable. In the hands of a skilled driver, it's the perfect tool for a high-speed escape. The city streets become a blur as the chase begins. Every alleyway is a potential escape route, every traffic light a potential obstacle. It's a roller coaster ride through the concrete jungle, with the stakes as high as they can get. The police are relentless, but so is the crew. They weave through traffic, narrowly avoiding collisions, their hearts pounding in their chests. The driver, a master of evasion, knows the city like the back of his hand. He takes sharp turns, zigs when the cops zag, and always stays one step ahead. All the while, the crew is working together, navigating, spotting police cars, and doing whatever it takes to stay ahead. This is not the time for heroics. This is the time for teamwork. The pursuit is intense. The police are closing in, their sirens growing louder. But then, a stroke of luck. The driver spots a narrow alleyway, barely wide enough for the car. It's risky, but it's their only chance. With a roar of the engine and a screech of tires, they plunge into the alleyway. The police cars zoom past, unable to follow. The crew emerges on the other side, disappearing into the maze of the city's underbelly. And just like that, they've done it. They've escaped. They've survived the getaway. The crew narrowly escapes the police, disappearing into the city's underbelly. The crew, now wanted men, must lay low to avoid capture. The adrenaline rush of the heist is now replaced by a tense game of cat and mouse. In the sprawling world of GTA 5, evasion is an art that demands both strategy and patience. Let's talk safe houses, a gamer's sanctuary in times of high alert. These fortified hideouts, scattered across the city, provide the crew with a place to rest, regroup, and plan their next move. Each safe house has its own unique features, from a basic apartment in downtown Los Santos to a luxurious mansion in the Vinewood Hills. But in times of danger, it's not the fancy amenities that count. It's the security and seclusion that make these places invaluable. A safe house is more than just a place to stash loot and change outfits. It's a tactical advantage that allows the crew to keep a low profile while the city is on high alert. The police, relentless in their pursuit, comb through the city, leaving no stone unturned. Staying hidden is not without its challenges. It's a test of the crew's discipline and patience. Keeping off the radar means no high-speed chases, no reckless shooting, and definitely no walking into a police station for a quick selfie. The crew must resist the urge to step out into the open. to keep their cool, even as the police close in. The consequences of being found can be severe. A discovered safe house can lead to a brutal showdown with the law enforcement. The crew might lose their precious loot, and worse, end up behind bars. The stakes are high and the margin for error is razor thin. But with time, the city's alert level starts to fade. The police, having exhausted their resources, start to pull back. The searchlights dim, the sirens grow faint, and the city slowly returns to its usual hustle and bustle. As the heat fades, the crew can finally breathe a sigh of relief. They've managed to lay low, to outwit the law, and live to fight another day. The game of cat and mouse continues, but for now, the mouse has the upper hand. With the heist successful and the police off their backs, it's time for the payoff. The moment the crew has been waiting for, the division of the loot. This isn't just a simple split, but an art. The crew must decide who gets what and why, and it's not always equal. The mastermind behind the operation might get a larger cut, or perhaps the driver who managed to evade the police in a high-speed chase deserves a little more. The division of the spoils is a moment of high tension, where loyalties are tested, and the value of each member's contribution is measured in cold, hard cash. Managing these in-game finances is crucial. It's not just about buying the flashiest car or the biggest house, it's about investing in the future. Maybe it's buying some high-end gear for the next job, or perhaps investing in a legitimate business as a front for the crew's operations. The money earned from a successful heist isn't just a reward, it's an opportunity. And let's not forget the pure satisfaction of a job well done. The adrenaline rush of the heist, the thrill of the chase, the relief as the police fall away in the rearview mirror, and finally, the anticipation as the loot is divided. This is what the crew lives for, these moments of triumph, the tangible proof of their skills and daring. But the payoff isn't just about the money, it's about the doors that this money opens up. A successful heist can change the game for our characters. It brings new opportunities, new challenges, and new possibilities. It's a stepping stone to bigger and better things, a chance to climb higher, to reach for the stars, to really make a name for themselves in this world. The risk was high, but so was the reward. Another successful heist in the books. And with that, we close the chapter on this thrilling adventure, already looking forward to the next. Because in this game, the payoff is just the beginning. After the thrill of the heist and the tension of the escape, you might be wondering, what's next for our crew? Well, in the world of Grand Theft Auto 5, there's always another adventure just around the corner, another high-stakes mission waiting to be tackled. Perhaps our crew might find themselves embroiled in the tangled webs of the city's underground, tasked with stealing priceless artifacts from a heavily guarded museum on the behest of a mysterious benefactor. Or maybe they'll be plunged into the heart of a turf war between rival gangs, where they must navigate a delicate balance of allegiances and deceit. There's also the chance of a more personal mission, delving deeper into the characters' backstories. A debt to be paid, a score to be settled, a loved one in danger. These missions test not only your gaming skills, but also pull you further into the richly detailed world and complex personalities of our crew. And of course, there's the allure of the open road. The city of Los Santos and its surrounding areas are yours to explore. From the bustling urban jungle to the serene countryside, from the sun-soaked beaches to the grimy back alleys, the game's open-world nature offers endless possibilities. You can take part in thrilling street races, embark on daring parachute jumps, or simply lose yourself in the rhythm of the city life. Remember, every decision you make, every path you choose to walk, shapes the narrative of the game. Each mission, each challenge brings with it its own rewards and consequences. So, think carefully, plan strategically, and above all, be ready to adapt. Because in GTA 5, nothing ever goes exactly as planned. But that's the thrill of it, isn't it? The unpredictability, the constant evolution of challenges, the feeling of living on the edge, it's what keeps us coming back for more, what keeps us glued to our screens, controller in hand. With endless opportunities and constant danger, the life of a GTA 5 character is never dull. Until next time, keep gaming,